Hey everybody, some of you know me, some of you don't. My name is Nick, and this is going to be the first video that I've done for YouTube. Figured I would start showcasing some of the work that I do. Might be interesting to some of you, maybe not, we'll see. This is a project that I did on my Shapeoko Pro CNC router. It's the first big project that I've done on it to date. I'm still learning a lot of the programming between Carbide Create and Fusion 360. I'm finding that I like one better for certain things over the other. So it's a learning process for both. But let's get to the carve and I'll kind of show you what I did. This is what it looks like in Carbide Create after you've modeled it and assigned tool paths. So the first thing we're going to do is rip down a sheet of plywood to approximately 28 inches by 30 inches on my DeWalt table saw. The next step in this process is I'm going to be using Minwax True Black Stain to stain the entire piece. I'm using a 2-inch foam brush to apply it, and after I apply it I'm going to take just a regular paper towel and wipe off all the excess. Ideally, you would want to wait 24 hours after staining a piece to handle it or work with it. I did not. I went straight over to the CNC machine after this. Got a little stain on me later, but that's alright. In this part, you'll see how I'm clamping down the piece to the table in the T-tracks. Your work holding is pretty important whenever you're doing a carve, otherwise it'll move and mess up the whole process. Now that everything is clamped down and ready to go, I'm gonna fire up the router and start the job in the computer. The first step of the carve, I'm going to be using a 1/8 inch down cut end mill to get out the larger sections of the carve first, and then I'll be switching over to a 60-degree V-bit to finish everything else. well, that's it. That's the finished product. I would say if I had to put a percentage on it, it's about 95% perfect. There was a little bit of chip out in some of the skinnier sections of the carve. That could be due to my feeds and speeds being off. It could be due to imperfections in the plywood. Kind of hard to tell. This is the first video that I've done for YouTube. Also, like I said, it's the first big carve that I've done on my machine. So don't go too hard on me. Hopefully you liked it. There'll be a whole lot more coming. I'm already working on some other projects, and hopefully I'll get better at this whole process. But if you stuck around this long, thanks for watching it, and hopefully what I do next will be better. Bye.